This Cozy Games developer team thinks you're stupid, they're so hell-bent on doing anything to keep the truth away from you, but I'm here to let you know about everything that has happened with me and Moonfrost and the team behind it. So after my video about Moonfrost, where I showed you this charming-looking farming game that is hiding the involvement of NFTs in it, the developers got butthurt and they decided to block me, which is fine. I know that the truth can be a little bit difficult sometimes, especially if it's coming from someone else. But that went to show that everything that I told you in that video is true, and I don't think the devs understand the problem that we have about their dishonesty. So let's talk a little bit more about it. And you know, this doesn't end with the block. The situation is getting worse, and sadly, I cannot spread the word fast enough about their lies. Their Twitter account has over 57,000 followers with a pinned comment that has garnered over 8 million views. That same pinned comment, it hides NFTs and disguises them by using the term digital collectibles, which is highly misleading. You're gonna be shocked by the loopholes and amount of dishonesty that is happening here by the end of this video. If you did not watch my first video about Moonfrost, make sure to do so because this video might not make sense unless you watch the first one. So after they blocked me, I posted this. I find it so funny how game developers are gonna block you when you tell the truth about their game. Moonfrost game is lying to you and not telling you that they have NFTs in their game. They bury that fact under other words like digital collectibles and blueprints. Hilarious. After a few days, Gina Nelson, one of the co-founders of Oxalis Games, which is this game's development team, decides to comment on my tweet, and I wish she didn't because this all shows even more how shady this team is, and I hope cozy gamers don't fall for the lies behind Moonfrost. Information about NFTs is on our website. Have been direct about it to you in person and DM. Bizarre you're pushing this twisted narrative. I do get it though. Shit on our hard work as indie devs cause negativity buys you followers. It's just very dishonest. Maybe that's just who you are. When I read that, I was completely confused. I was like, what is she on about? The website that I showed you in my video showed you that there's no mentioning of NFTs, neither on the Twitter page nor on the website. And on the website, the only thing that you can find is the investors. And when you click on them, you realize majority of them are blockchain kind of companies. And what do you know? They have completely revamped their website. But a quick look at a website called Wayback Machine shows you how the website was when I filmed my video about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And sure, you might say like, but hey, Bubbles, like at least they're trying, they're learning. You know, look, they revamped the website. Isn't that what you wanted? No, she was completely unprofessional, completely out of line with her response, and she was just trying to attack my character and not addressing anything that I was talking about in my posts or my video. Add to that, even with the new website, they still miserably failed because NFTs are hidden under layers and layers of FAQs until you reach that and you realize, oh my god, this is actually an NFT game. So everything that she said was completely false. Here's what I responded back. 1. You never mentioned NFTs in person. 2. This information was not there when I recorded my video. You revamped the site last week, so nice try. 3. NFTs are not disclosed on your game's Twitter account with over 57,000 followers. 4. NFTs are not disclosed on the game page, Epic Store. How your website looked like at the time of filming. Even in the new website, you bury NFTs under layers rather than disclosing right off the bat. Screenshots of your insistence on disguising NFTs with other words like blueprint are available. Here's a shot of your pinned comment with the most amount of engagement where you use digital collectibles as another disguise for NFTs. You can't even lie correctly. What a joke. So yeah, they're just trying to cover their tracks and act like, oh look, we did everything right, she's lying, but bro, there's literally websites that will show you how the website looked like, and my video was posted about 3 to 4 weeks ago, depending on when you see this video. So what are you trying to establish here? And of course, the term is still completely hidden on their Twitter page. They still insist on using digital collectibles in their pinned comment, and on their website there is no mention of NFTs on the first page. And if you remember from my previous video, the team did acknowledge that NFTs are associated with scams, and this is why they took the free liberty to go ahead and change the term into something else. And here's how things get even worse. Remember how they insisted in that video that the use of NFTs is completely optional? Let me show you a few examples why this is not true. On their website, in in the FAQ section, when you read the question, what is the player's main goal in Moonfrost? The answer is to discover, acquire, and craft the many collectible crafting recipes known as blueprints and help rebuild the world together. Yay! When you click on blueprints, the website takes you to this page of what are blueprints? And the answer is blueprints are collectible crafting recipes of varying rarity which allow players to create all manner of in-game items, such as tools or decorations at specific craft sites. Then when you click on this, Economy and Web3, there is a question about the existence of NFTs in Moonfrost. And notice how we have to dig through the FAQs to get to NFTs in this game? The answer is yes, Moonfrost will feature NFTs known as frostprints, which are the shiny cousins of blueprints. Frostprints will work in almost the exact way as blueprints and offer the same in-game benefits, but with the added elements of scarcity, rarity, and prestige. We wanted NFTs in Moonfrost to serve as particularly exciting rewards by being items that related to the main chase prizes in the game. So now we have the use of blueprints and frostprints and whatever prints. And this is one of the many issues of NFT games. They use so many different currencies to drive you into buying those currencies so you can progress properly in the game. And they will put different things in the game design that will make you at one point realize like, wait, I need to actually buy this so I can play this game properly. But let's circle back to NFTs specifically in Moonfrost and how they are optional. The other day, Josh from Josh's Gaming Garden posted this on Twitter. The free-to-play game Moonfrost will feature an optional Frost Hunter license for extra in-game perks, trading for around $800 right now with actual real people trading it. No game is worth that much. The issue with NFTs is that they're highly volatile. This could be trading for $1 in 6 months. This explains exactly why NFTs are seen as a scam majority of the time. They lose their value very quickly and your money is pretty much gone. The Pillow Fort commented on this post saying, while we enjoyed the playtest of Moonfrost, we quickly realized if you want to play the game without hard limits, you need this license. And about 20 minutes afterward, we uninstalled it. Too grindy to play without and way too expensive to play with. It's a shame, really. So what a surprise! NFTs are designed in a way that will force you into buying them. But let's see what the website has to say about this license that Josh was talking about. The website says the only NFT that isn't solely a frostprint is the Frost Hunter license, which is an exclusive standalone collection, 500 licenses, which holds additional benefits. Frost allocation, in-game icon, faster stamina regeneration, access to exclusive areas, more Farm Royale tickets, increased inventory, exclusive giveaways, shards multiplier, early access to the game releases, plus a few more perks, but we haven't revealed them yet. They also say it's also important to be aware the Frost Hunter licenses were all given out for free to players who have supported us in our adventure to building Moonfrost. So this is the 500 player cohort that I talked to you about in the previous video. Mind you, all of this information was not on the website when I filmed my video, which was 3 to 4 weeks ago. And funny enough, even after the website got revamped, it's still buried under so many FAQs. So pretty much a lot of you are not going to see this. You're gonna jump into the game, you're gonna play it, and then you're gonna get a gacha moment because you're like, oh wait, this actually has NFTs. I did not know that. We have another post on Josh's tweet. It comes from Blake. They said, after this showed up while I was playing the beta, I closed it faster than ever. So this shows that people, they don't like surprises like this. We also have Log Vanessa who quote retweeted Josh's post saying, a lot of people in my community were excited for this game. So it's disappointing to see NFTs involved, especially in a cozy game. Why not be upfront about it? The lack of transparency is the real issue here, and I don't care to be having NFTs in the games I play. I'll be steering clear of Moonfrost. The same sentiment can be found on my own Moonfrost videos as well as Moonfrost community posts, stuff like that. So you can see that everyone is saying the same thing. Either they don't want NFTs in their game, which is one topic, but the most important topic that I'm trying to talk about here is not being upfront about their existence in this game. And hold up a minute, because things get even worse. So as this was all unfolding, it's important to note that the game is only found on Epic Game Store. It's not going to be on Steam because Steam has very strict policies against NFT games. So a user on Twitter reached out to me. They asked to remain anonymous, so I'll respect their wishes. And they told me about something that I had no idea about. So Moonfrost is also not abiding by policies. Apparently, Epic Game Store has NFT policies where Epic asks developers to openly disclose NFT involvement in games by using the NFT/blockchain tag, including a required FAQ page on the game's Epic Store page that goes over all of the FAQ questions that should be provided in plain sight. So here's an example that I got for you from the game Doctor Who. As you can see, the developer has the NFT tag, and when you click on it, it takes you to the FAQ segment in the main game page, where the developers will disclose how the NFTs are being used, etc. Here's another example from Brilliant Crypto, where again, you can clearly see they show you that this game has the NFT tag in it. You click on it, and you will find more information about it. So did Moonfrost do that? Surely they did. No, they didn't. There's no tag, there is no FAQ on the Epic Store page. They are violating the policy. And let me guess, after this video, what are we gonna do? Quote retweet me and be like, you're lying, we actually had it there and you're just gonna add it now? Like, am I just doing your job for you at this point? I don't know. Gina's response has baffled me. In my video, I had nothing but positive words to say about her character. She was the one who I exchanged DMs with, and I showed you in the DMs how I told her that I will be making that video so she is not blindsided. I did not disclose who I had a chat with for her privacy, but from her response on Twitter, you can put the information together and realize that she is the one who messaged me. All I asked in my video was transparency. With a game that is 100% based on collecting, and as we saw, things like grinding become exhausting in this game even from its demo, and realizing that at one point you're gonna need these NFTs to make the gameplay more bearable, the ethical thing to do is to disclose this information to your community, which you claim all the time that you are very close to. You revamped the website, great, even though you did that and you played victim and acted like I'm the one who's lying, yet you still hide the truth on both Twitter and Epic Game Store, where you are violating the NFT policies. And all of this is not something that just transpired now. In this Reddit post from 2 years ago, Blue Butterflies 139 posted, I saw someone talking about the game on TikTok and got super excited because the art was absolutely gorgeous, and I'm nuts when it comes to farming Sims. But after a quick Google search to find out more, I found out about the game being an NFT/Bitcoin miner. And even more shady, the developer team has scrubbed most references to its crypto connections, aside of a few mentions of in-game collectibles. Even if the studio admits to the crypto connection and removes the feature from the game, I don't think I'd be comfortable with playing it simply due to them attempting to deceive people about its NFT stuff. How do you all feel about this? So clearly, people have been upset about the Moonfrost team not being honest and disclosing NFTs 2 years ago. So it's not something that just happened with my video in 2025 where you can go ahead and say, we did the website, we revamped it. Like, that website was up. All of this that I talked about in my video was present 2 years ago. We even have this post on Reddit, which was posted 1 year ago. User SoftMilkMo said, PSA, Moonfrost is based on blockchain and NFTs, be aware. I saw this post on my timeline and decided to double check. There's very little info about the game itself, using vague terms and descriptions found in most cozy games, and very suspicious free-to-play model without any explanation. I also checked the investors, and they're indeed crypto companies. Just wanted to share in case there's people looking forward to this game or come across it on their feed. Then they linked to this tweet by the Cafe Ella, who said, just a PSA for my fellow comfy gamers. This game looks beautiful, but it's based on blockchain and contains NFTs. They don't openly disclose this on the game website, but investors list plus Google confirm it. So just be cautious with who/what you support. So after my video, instead of Gina opening up to her mistakes, she plays victim and defames my character. For example, after I wrote my response to her post, where she lied and she said like, oh, the NFTs were on the website all along, blah, 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 and I went ahead and presented many points that reveal the truth, what was her response? It's a shame when influencers take such a negative and aggressive stance, considering you've put 0 hours into this project, while we've put in countless sleepless nights. It's quite contradictory to your banner, kill 'em with hugs and kindness. So why are you not addressing the points that I made? where I showed that you were lying. That's one. And number two, no, I'm not going to be kind about developers who are lying to fellow cozy gamers. My job here is not to make developers like me. My job here is I know that there are viewers all around the world that come to my channel looking for honest conversations. And in an economy that has inflation going crazy, I see you guys post all the time about how you want to get this game and that game, but you don't have enough money to buy it. I'm not going to sit here, know all of this information, and not tell you about it. Yes, Moonfrost is a free game, but as you saw, there is a point where you're gonna have to run into NFTs and you're gonna have to buy them. And I think you, as a consumer, should have that knowledge so you can decide and be like, either yes, I'm okay with playing this game even though it has NFTs, or no, I don't wanna play this. And by the way, if this video is helpful, squish the like and subscribe buttons so YouTube can spread it around for more cozy gamers, because guys, this has been giving me a headache. And here's one more thing from my last video, which I think a lot of you have missed out. I placed it right when I was talking and I had like a sound effect hoping that it will cue you into seeing it, but I'm not sure who caught up to it. I only remembered to mention it after I scripted the video because these videos really take a really long time to make. But let me show you. So Kaiju, our investigator, he went to this website and he found that the game has a bunch of fake reviews, which like this just keeps getting worse, guys. So you have reviews like this, very good game, I love this play matching, and then you have like a bunch of random alphabets, and these can be found on a website called games.gg. The E is replaced with a 3. Funny enough, this is the website that Jace, Moonfrost's community manager, just wrote a love letter for on his Twitter with the title Exposed. He was basically praising them for understanding the team's vision for various things, including not paying anything towards marketing, which is quite ironic. Like, you pride yourself about not wanting to pay anything towards marketing, but you are falsely advertising your game. So I think maybe you do need to pay someone to market your game, because this is not it. And back to the website, we revisited it yesterday and we found the score dropping to 7, but the reviews even got way more hilarious. So we have review scores that are set to score 8 with random alphabets. So I just don't know what is happening. Then you have this one where it says, write a review for Moonfrost. Please describe what you liked and disliked and follow the rules and guidelines. I think Rock477 was too busy to even read the review guidelines. Then you have this one where the game was given a review score of 10 and it talks about a completely different game called Mokin's League and saving the best for last. Stop2 gave Moonfrost the score 8. I think they had a wonderful time, right? They might have a lot of good things to say. Well, here's what they have to say about this game. I haven't tried Moonfrost yet, but I'm really looking forward to it. Its blend of farming, RPG elements, and NFT integration promises a unique gaming experience. The cozy community-driven vibe of the game seems like a refreshing take on the blockchain gaming space. So they didn't even play the game. They're reviewing a game that they did not play. You just can't make this shit up. And going back to the marketing for a second, also a hiccup happened between me making my video and today. The team at Moonfrost decided to post this Twitter post where they used Markiplier, and in the video, he looked like he's recommending the game. After many users quote retweeted the post along the lines of, like, is he aware that you're using his image to falsely advertise your game? The team took down their post. So as you can see, there's a track record of them trying to hide their tracks. And outside all of this, I also found out even more shady stuff that the team has done to other people in the industry, and it is just mind-boggling. And oh, Jesus Christ, like what? I'm sure the team will continue to post more victimhood stuff on their Twitter accounts, just like they have already, and they're gonna call us haters. Clearly, they're not watching the videos to see that the issue we have has always been about dishonesty, but now it's just transpired to a bunch of other things that are a lot worse than just dishonesty. But that doesn't matter to me if they watch the video or not. Who I care about is you. You are here right now because you want to know the truth about Moonfrost, and you're on this channel because you love that I'm always very honest with you. So you are my priority. I have given you all of this information, and what you do with it is up to you. If you decide to still play the game and support it, that is none of my business. And if you decide not to play it, that is also none of my business. And to reiterate what I said in my previous video, if you want to use NFTs, that is also none of my business. My business is you having them in your game and not telling it to your users. So if you're not gonna do it, I will do it for you. And while we're talking about games like this, we have so many games that go through development hell. One of them is called Farm Folks, so watch this video because I tell you why I'm very worried about it. Thank you to my YouTube and Bubbly patrons for making videos like this possible, and a shout out goes to the Game Dimension, Jake Logan, and Stephanie for going the extra mile. Until next time, stay bubbly.